really embarrassed. And so she goes, you need to use the restroom downstairs. And he's like, come on, Renny. And she's like, no, I'm serious. She's like, I'm training you. You need to use the restroom downstairs. She goes, look, there's no one in there. Go right on in there. So Dan walks over to the bathroom. They set the timer to time how long he takes. I'm just doing my dishes, minding my own business. I'm like, I don't even want any part of this whatsoever. And then he comes out or whatever. And she goes, see, I told you you were going to go number 2. She's like, it took you 6 minutes or whatever. And he's like, she's like, sorry, Dan, I just wasn't going to let you use my restroom. And he goes, no worries. You know, I always say that. And I'm like, don't mock me, Dan. He's like, no worries. And she goes, no worries. Now you're just pouting. She goes, every time you don't get your way, you just start to pout. And then Dan was like, it said no worries, Renny. She goes, if you want to put me on the block next week, you can put me on the block. And I'm like, here we go.
It went to that?
Go. Yeah.
Like, this is real?
Yeah, well, I was...
No wonder it seemed a little awkward when I walked out.
I'm like, Jesus fucking criminy, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, you guys are sitting here bitching because you don't use the bathroom. My ass is up on the block this week. Don't we talk shit like that? You know, I was so pissed. I'm like,
Renny, please go to the diary room.
I didn't know that.
And Dan's like, I said no worries or whatever. And then kind of just did his dishes and walked into the bedroom.
You know, when he went to sleep, right? They're supposed, aren't they fairly close?
They're very close. It
Well,
didn't seem like a joking matter, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, when Renny wants to make a point, she'll make it.
Yeah.
That's what I respect about her.
So I was like, oh.
She just wants, you know, him to, you know, act like everybody else. He doesn't get any special privileges.
And I don't blame her.
That's what I'm saying.
There's ways to say it, though. And
I know, there's ways to say it.
That could have just been like, no.
Yeah.
And leave it at that. You know, don't.
But, I mean, that's who Renny is. Wow.
But I still think Dan, you know, he still respects her and loves her. I mean, she's HOH this week. But it's just funny because, like, you're going to start seeing people turn on each other. I mean, and they're best friends, you know. They're going to start turning on each other.
This game will bring out the ugly end people, man.
And I would rather go than for you and I to turn on each other. I'd rather go home. It might take me home.
I say that too.
I don't care.